name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is August 21st, 2025. It is 1:45 p.m. Not in the morning, p.m. So I just finished lunch. I did post what I was eating on my community board, but I wanted to listen to this, and I was like, you know what, let me just record it, get it out the way, because eventually I'm gonna share it with you anyway. So in doing that, I've I've added 3 additional tweets to share with you. Okay, so this video is gonna have 4 tweets total. Okay, Prince Harry has sent a legal notice to the charlatan Andrew Loney. Loney said he wasn't going to back down, but guess what? Loney publishers have now re-edited said book. Loney did back the F down because he was lying on Harry and Meghan. Alright, so she retweeted that. I'll come to some of the comments here. Oh, it's her who retweeted herself. So let's see here. Let's pause. How do you pronounce it? Loney? Andrew Loney, who I sack as my literary agent, is a low-life slug who scammed me out of enormous amount of money, has now written a book on the royals. He is a vile individual who asked me to seek out young women for him, of which I did not do. He's an opportunist and liar. Okay, I don't know anything about that. I'm just reading the caption. Okay, so what did this person say here? 25 seconds only.
Say that you don't regret your friendship with a convicted paedophile. It's just beyond belief.
Now, damaging, explosive allegations have been revealed in a new book, including unbelievable claims of sex scandals involving Andrew that he hasn't commented on.
There must be an awful lot of sex tapes running around, and I'm just amazed that they haven't hit the internet yet.
So, say that you don't regret your friendship with a convicted paedophile. It's just...
I thought there was more. Oh, so there is more. Is that the same thing as being with 25 seconds? 25 seconds, probably the same thing. Only has no room to talk when it comes to seeking out young women. Shame on Daily Mail UK. Daily Mail UK. You think these have any shames? Please. For promoting his book, I'm not surprised, as you all hooked up in our meeting with only one intention, which was to warn the Tory politician in advance who would add name in my book. So who is this person here who's tweeting this? Will always expose my dirty politician, especially the con party, which I've had a personal experience of author of whipping up a storm, available on Amazon. Okay, I don't know who this person is. I thought there was much more. So that's the same, yeah, that's the same video. Okay, Andrew Loney, literary agent and author of Stalin's Englishman. So there's that. Okay, spill the thesis. The fact that Andrew Loney knew about crimes against children and did not contact the authorities is a clear indication that he is lying charlatan who does not give a shit about the victims. Yikes. Okay, we can all tell he's just spawn scum. He seemed terrible. Someone should sue him. Alright, so let's go back. So this is the original tweet. Okay, so that's the same person again. This is not somebody that I follow. There's the laugh here. Loney is as shitty as they come. Look at his eyes shifty. Love that Harry has the clout to do this. They can't mess with Harry. He's not taking shit. Yeah? No, you king. Got that right. Well said. Thanks, Michelle. Book is not even about Prince Harry. And why is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle making everything about them? Well, they mentioned their name. Oh my God, he has written about Prince Andrew. Should Prince Andrew take action against the author if they all lies? Shut out. Okay, shut your gob. Lonnie is the one that mentioned Harry in the book. Yeah, if his name is in it, he has to protect his name. Okay, they've been trying to tag Harry with Andrew even before he left. Everything that they write about Harry, they always attach Andrew, or if it's something they want to write about Andrew, they attach Harry's name into it. So he will not sue his family, but this one gave him the opportunity to sue them. I think because they think that Harry's not gonna say anything with all of those headlines we hear about before he left the UK. They thought that he's not gonna do anything. So there he is, he's calling them. Like I said, with Harry's book, Spare, all the thing he wrote in there, and you hear nothing, nobody call him to court. The court is available to anybody. Any names that he put in the book, they all could come and call him in court and prove themselves. Right, the old wife will write. Oh my God, these people are so vile. Let's just block this. My God, you see, she's minding her own business. They always bring her into it. He thought he will give off Harry's name. A-hole. Harry wins again. Wow. All right. So there's that. But what about the ones that they already? Oops. The ones that they already mentioned his name. That's already in print. People already bought. The dog doesn't want to go. All right. Let's do the next one. I don't want this tweet to be too long. I mean, this video to be too long. What is that? Promote anybody but the Meghan thing. This one I just saw. WorkShyWilly and his latest forever home, Billy Idol. That's from Not My King. Oh my God, they're really putting those videos out. A lot of tweets from them. Let's listen.
Prince of Wales has reportedly found his forever home in the 8-bedroom Forest Lodge and apparently does not want to live in either Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. However, with a mere 71 public engagements last year, his workload compares unfavourably with Princess Royal's 474, King's 372, even while His Majesty was undergoing treatment for cancer. Prince of Wales has reportedly found his...
There's that long live the future king. Okay, yeah, but where? But the Waleses, both 43, are still young to keep up with Harry. Harry has 8 beds and 16 bathrooms. Can't stand Marx, but his part on here. Abolish the monarchy. What the royals define as work. Okay, so there's that. He's a waste of public money. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is about King Charles III. Okay, so that's a video, 16 seconds only. I'm beginning to think the tourists will still come even if we have no Charlie for them. King Charles, not my king. Okay, so it's them who posted that as well. Tourists have not come to see the king. 16 seconds. Huh. Even the people who are there didn't even bother stopping. Credit to this person here. Buck House should be a museum. It will make a fortune for us, not them. Watch this space. If that old bike and boring grifters are a tourist attraction, I'd hate to think what the tourist is like. There is only one queen for me, and it's Dolly Parton. I'm not gonna get 9 to 5 from this shower. Not exactly stiff with flocks of people. August peak tourist season. Very interesting. Almost the end of the summer. Sure, it should be a better place to visit without royal people around and more popular. I feel sorry for the police having to waste their time on this useless monarchy. They like the overtime. Yeah, and the gongs. Yeah, I mean, the police must love it because they have to work. They need money too. Their time is money, so I'm sure the police don't mind. Alright, this one I just saw and I thought it was very interesting. An eagle landed on the only Native American person in the crowd at this football game. Wow. There it is here. Okay. So there is a warning here. I didn't see that. This bird didn't land on this man at the post claim. The bird has a leash attached to its leg and cannot fly free. You can observe this photo. You can observe this in the photo. Where is the leash? Okay, so there's the leash here. So it must have been some sort of Photoshop. This person looks weird here below it. Okay, so I don't know. So this one might be fake. Okay, so that's what this is saying here. So it might be fake. I didn't see that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share. Let me pause. It's only 11 minutes. Let me see if I could add any more here. Okay, so there's a JTB video. I think they just posted it. Okay, she filmed a whole video to drag Meghan and ended up dragging herself. Loud and wrong is not a take. It's a cry for attention. Who are these people? Every time I see his video, I'm starting to wonder, who are these people? Coming out of nowhere to somewhat always feel the need to attack Meghan. She's minding her own business. Oh my God. So this has to be a campaign, nothing else. This has to be a campaign.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
Alright, so let's listen to this. 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
And that is why this season's cast is actually more telling than the show's premise. The people Meghan surrounds herself with aren't random whatsoever. They're reflections. They reinforce her narrative, they validate the poor me storyline, and they're just polished enough to make it look credible.
Imagine thinking
What? Can you imagine Chef Jose fit into this girl narrative? These are well established people. These are not just random people out there. Of course, she find the right person to do her show with. Relevant people who already established. Oh my God. Let me hear what JTB has to say.
you're exposing Meghan Sussex's Netflix show, but what you're actually doing is exposing your ignorance. You filmed an entire video about Meghan's show, wagging your finger like you've cracked some hidden truth. But every word you said was built on fiction. And honestly, I wouldn't want to fatigue your mind with the particulars, because the particulars prove you don't know a damn thing. You want the truth? Meghan's season 2 lineup includes Chrissy Teigen, Christina Tossi, Claire Smith, Daniel Martin, David Chang, Heather Dorick, Jamie Kern Lima, Jay Shetty, Jose Andres, Roddy Devlukia.
Oh, and by the way, Jamie Lima is pregnant. There's a tweet that they posted. I came across it yesterday. She's pregnant. Congratulations to her. I'll look for it after this one.
Salmon Nosrat and Tan France. That's a table stacked with icons, Michelin star chefs, best-selling authors, global thought leaders, and cultural forces. Meanwhile, you're babbling about that table at a wedding like it's profound, when in reality it's giving drunk aunt with a Facebook account. Meghan's guests are busy shaping culture, and you're desperate for cash. You waste your time shooting a video thinking it makes you look intelligent when you couldn't even get the guest list right. Here's the reality: Netflix doesn't hand out contracts to nobodies, and that's why you don't have one. And you, who can't even fact check a lineup, decided you were qualified to drag one. That makes your whole existence look like a beggar on...
And she's making as if the lineup are bad, that Meghan is aligning herself with this people. Okay, so what's wrong with that? I think that's what I heard from that small clip at the beginning. What's wrong with that? These are well-established people. Oh my goodness. As if this was supposed to be a bad thing. Can you imagine you cooking with Chef Jose and all these other people that Chef, what's that Korean guy that she cooked on the first episode with? Oh my God, first season, I mean, not episode, first season.
On the streets.
Is it Choi?
And that's the funniest part. You call Meghan's circle fake, but the fakest thing in this entire situation is your pretend expertise. So next time, do us all a favor. Research before you record. Because right now, the only sob story here is you. putting your ignorance on camera for free, desperate to be relevant, and failing miserably.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's. Let me listen to her part at the beginning.
That is why this season's cast is actually more telling than the show's premise. The people Meghan surrounds herself with aren't random whatsoever. They're reflections. They reinforce her narrative.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? They reinforce her narrative. She wants to. One thing I have said is that not only in her shows, she's showing us how she does certain things, she's also learning from some of the people, some of her guests as well. Okay? And she's not, shining away. She's more than happy to learn from those people.
Validate the poor me storyline, and they're just polished enough to make it look credible.
So when did Meghan ever say poor me kind of thing? Oh my God, these people are ridiculous. All right. Semi Nostrat is a chef at Michelin star restaurant, and she herself had a Netflix cooking show which I love called Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. I'm excited for that episode. Okay, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of cooking shows. Are they getting paid to make fool of themselves? That's what I think. Decisively. Deal with her decisively. That's an ad. There's that. Look at her messy. Haters are paying the bills. Okay, this is extra. What is this now? Okay, this is extra. I wasn't planning to do all of that. Let me like it. They're gonna be on the list. There's heavy. I don't need to go over. I don't need to go over that. Alright, so let's do this one first. I always love hearing from people who actually know Meghan Sussex, personally talk about their experiences with her, but those stories don't sit well with the British royal family propaganda, so they don't make the headlines. Rick Hoffman talk about working with Meghan. Yeah, I think they're really good friends. There's one of his stories that, he had broken up with somebody and he was supposed to go on a wedding in France, and Meghan, I guess Meghan was available. Meghan asked, I'll go with you, something like that. Okay, they are very good friends. The other thing with him on the show Suit, I did not like him. He played the damn thing so well. That's how it is. I realized that. This is when I realized the way I see certain actors. It's from the show of The Haves and Have Not. The black lady, I forgot her name, Satston or something like that. I forgot her name. I did not like her as well. Then one day I took, reflect back, not personally, but on the show. I just hated her character so much. And then I realized, oh my God, that means she's doing the role very well. And I felt the same way with Hoffman as well when I was watching Suit. Alright, but anyway, let's I always love him. Okay, I read it already, so let's listen.
See what she was like on Suits. Just so happens, Suits is a decent show. And people found it. And word of mouth spread like fucking wildfire. And I just couldn't get over it. I still can't get over it.
Well, talk to me about working with her as an actor, because at this point it's...
Right off the bat, Meghan was absolutely the most professional, on time, knew her lines, all the time. One of my favorite scenes was in that first season. Meghan comes in to tell me how it is, and to not mistreat her character. It was one of my scenes I was most proud of as an actor. And I think from what I remember hearing Meghan say, it was a while ago, that was her favorite scene. They were wonderful experiences with Meghan. It was really like every one of us knew we were a part of a very unique, special job.
Okay, it's very low, but when I'm editing, I'll put it louder. All right, let's pause this. That's an ad. The last one is an ad. Oh, that's all. Just 2 responses. One. These are people who try bribing those who work with her. I put nothing past them. Okay, so is she making reference to the people in the audience asking him questions? Okay, I don't know. And this is why I said Meghan had a solid group of people around her. They try, but they weren't budging. I mean, they have self-respect and everything like that. Alright, so this is the next one, and that'll be it. Alright, let me put it on the list. So I was gonna show 4 tweets. I ended up putting more than 4. Alright, Netflix are promoting Meghan show well, with Love Meghan season 2 is literally front page. Alright, so that's on the Netflix thing. Great show for napping. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I wonder if she will do promotion. Love to see it. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I thought that was just on mine. Alright, what is this here? This is extra. I was done, but there it is here. 5 days ago, Netflix drops with Love Meghan season 2 on August 26, 2025. Every Sussex fan is waiting with bated breath. There's that. Alright, so that will be it. Nothing to say. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Oh, I was uploading this, so there's no issues. I'll deal with it in a few. Alright, so thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.